Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Ziadeh with WashingtonExec, and joining me today is Jason Salzetti, who's been recently appointed to lead Deloitte's government and public service practice, along with serving on its U.S. Board of Directors. Thank you so much for being here today, Jason.
Thanks for having me, Amanda.
Of course. So I understand that you began your career at Deloitte and you've worked across a range of industries, bringing nearly 30 years of experience to this new role. So what skills and experiences will you be drawing on as you lead the government and public services practice?
Yeah, Amanda, I consider myself a lifer at Deloitte with almost 3 decades of experience, as you mentioned, and working across public and private sector. A lot of my time has focused on doing digital transformation for clients, but the work and the skills that have probably most prepared me over the last 3 years, leading our state, local, and higher education sector at Deloitte. And helping our clients navigate the public health emergency and the COVID-19 pandemic. We're fortunate to be at the forefront of helping our clients try to develop more convenient, accessible, and human-centric systems to deliver critical benefits to those most in need. So a lot of the systems that we build and operate for our state and local clients are providing a safety net to those individuals, whether it's everything from public assistance benefits to unemployment insurance benefits to a direct response in the public health emergency around contact tracing and tracking, vaccine management, and so forth. Being on that forefront of really figuring out what Americans needed at a critical time of need during the crisis. I think it's really well prepared me for how to come at and take on this broader role, leading our broader government practice.
Absolutely, that makes sense. So, Jason, what emerging trends and technologies do you think will most impact your government and higher education clients in the year ahead?
Well, one of the things that's come out of the pandemic is that I think our government clients in particular, saw the value and the capabilities of leveraging a whole host of new technologies, whether that be moving to the cloud or artificial intelligence. And so I think those are two technologies that are really going to underpin transforming government, how government services are delivered to Americans writ large. And so what we've seen is that a number of our clients had to literally overnight change what they were doing, change how services were delivered when their physical offices were closed or they were unable to access them in a safe way. And so we helped a lot of clients rapidly move onto the cloud and take advantage of software as a service capabilities, take advantage of artificial intelligence capabilities to streamline their operations and do things more efficiently. And I'm looking forward to leveraging all the capabilities and skills we have within Deloitte, along with a deep bench of alliance partners that we work with from hyperscalers down to more niche capability providers, and bringing that to bear for our government clients so they can be more efficient and effective in all aspects of their achieving their missions.
All right. And Jason, you mentioned many areas of focus that you'll be working towards this year. What are some of the most challenging and complex issues currently facing federal, state, and local government agencies?
Well, I think a lot of it centers around public expectations. Especially coming out of the pandemic, there's a real need to continue to build trust in government, and one of the ways to do that is thinking about how everyone interacts with government and what all their touch points are. And when you think about the expectations that we've arguably been talking about for maybe almost 2 decades of people having the experience of how they bank and shop online, and yet in some cases having a different experience when they interact with government. Coming out of the pandemic, I think we've got a real opportunity to help our government clients transform, leverage these new technologies, and meet that expectation that the consumerization is one way to think of it, of government services. And so when I look at that and start to look at some of the really impactful projects we're currently doing, one we just just went live with to support the Veterans Benefits Administration, coming out of something you may be familiar with, the PACT Act, the Promise to Address Comprehensive Toxics Act, really expanded the disability benefits that are available now to veterans, and so we're really proud to support building out a whole host of technology infrastructure to help the VA scale to meet the increased demand. There's an expectation that as many as 10 million disability claims may come in over the next 10 years. And so we're playing a part in enabling them to be able to process all those applications, determine those benefits, and make sure that that the veterans who need these benefits are receiving them. So I view that as just one, example of the many different ways that government is going to need to be responsive and really able to provide services in a way that that meets the Americans' expectations and really do it in a much more user friendly and human centered way. So that's a big challenge. We've got a very large federal government and state and local governments to serve, and I couldn't be more proud of the team we have at Deloitte that's facing off and working closely day to day with our clients to do that.
Awesome. Well, Jason, congratulations on the appointment. Clearly, a lot of important mission critical programs that you're working on ahead. So appreciate you being here and thank you for sharing.
All right. Thanks for having me, Amanda.